Hey, yeah, you know what it's time for? It's the last day in the, I already tore down the sign, so I mean, like, hey, I just wanted things to be a little different this time on the lead-in. You know, we always do a fancy little intro to the finale, and like today, I'm telling you what, it is the 30th of December. For you guys, it's the 31st. It is 6:42 p.m. I'm about to make some magic happen. Let's take a trip. The horns, or I don't really remember. Hunger Games, good times. Good day, good people. United States Aviator is back, and we're here in the year of the Aviator. And today we are doing another Danganronpa Hunger Games. Good year. Good decade. Good people. It is another fine day. In fact, it is the first fine day in the year of the Horizon. And you're flying towards that skyline with your United States Aviator. And today, it is the day and your United States Aviator in this year of the... And now, because we're climbing all the way to the top. Welcome back. And in this year of the Ascent, we've seen title holder after title holder make the journey, make the climb to the top spot to become the champion. And today, someone will ascend again. Right now, Sakura is on the top. And is anyone mighty enough to ascend past her? 27 tributes look to make this their moment of glory. To put a defining point on the end of the year of the Ascent. Who will close the chapter on 2021, holding tightly on to the Danganronpa Hunger Games Champion of Champions title. So, Yui, Mukuro, Monokuma, Fuyuhiko, Komaru, Maya, Ibuki, Kotoko, Gundam, the champion Sakura, Kana, Mikan, Seiko, Yuta, Monica, Ruruka, Nagisa, Celeste, Nagito, Kokichi, Kyoko, Himiko, Pekka, Maki, Kaito, and the Retribution Rumble winner, Mew. Who will put an end to the year of the Ascent as the champion of champions? Let's do it. Good day, good people. It is another fine day in the year. It is the final fine day in the year of the Ascent. Toomey, Dave, Anomaly, the Anomaly Cars, Phew! Nomi is the man who ascended. But to most, I am the United States Aviator. It is the end of the year of the Ascent. It is the end of Season 9. But it is the beginning of somebody's reign here in the Danganronpa Hunger Games. Or it could be Sakura's continued reign, because, you know, she's the champ right now in the Hunger Games. Don't forget about that. So, we've had an intro, and I know all of you are right. All of these competitors, 27 competitors, one goal, one title, one more defense, one final day. Who will ascend? And who's here? We got in District 1, So started off the season as the champion. As the champ. The first ever non-Danganronpa champion of champions. And the only non-Danganronpa character to hold the singles title and the tag team title at one point. Here with Yui, a showstopper. Doesn't get many opportunities, but when she does, she makes those opportunities count. District 2, Mukura and Monokuma. District 3, we see Fuyuhiko and Komaru. District 4, Miss Maya and Ibuki. She wants the title for, what, a third time? It could happen. District 5, we see Kotoko and Gundam. District 6, we see the champion, Sakura. Here with Kana trying to put an end to the chaos that happened. Chaotic So started this, and she wants to be the one to end this. District 7 sees the Tai gang here. Former tag team partners in Band-Aid, Mikon and Seiko. And then Yuta's also here. Yuta's here. He's there as well. He's here. Hi, Yuta. District 8, we see Monica and Ruruka. District 9, Nagisa, Celeste. District 10, Nagito and Kokichi. Interesting district there as well, because they are also former tag team champions. And while I was preaching about former tag team champions Band-Aid all being here together, with So in District 1, Nagito and Kokichi in District 10, we see another set of former champs all together as well. Kyoko's here with Himiko in District 11. District 12, our 12th district, sees Peko and Maki. If this were a real Hunger Games, with people's actual talents, District 12 would be dangerous. In District 13, we have the man who was put in through the secret episode. Not a win to his name, but could get one today, Kaito. And the undisputed one, Big Match Mew, is here as well. And hope you're ready. Live chat, how's your New Year's Eve going? We are on the cusp of a new year and the end of the year of the Ascent. How are you doing? Make your picks. First, second, and third. I'm with mine too, because we're not going to dilly and dally much longer. Give me Celeste for first. New Year's Eve, it's a holiday, and I think all this time we've been counting down to Celeste finally holding some gold. For second, give me Kyoko. Give me Kyoko. You know what? In terms of the people here who are here today, I think it's time she holds some gold too. But most importantly, in my top 3, give me Kaito. That man's needs one. That man's needs one bad. He needs it bad. Is he gonna get one? I don't know. Part of me has a gut feeling that he's gonna get out like third, and I'm gonna be like, gosh darn it, Kaito. Gosh darn it. But if you get into the top 12, you know, he'll have another chance. I'll be okay with that. Ladies and gentlemen, those are my picks. You've made yours, and Sakura's title is on the line. If anyone could successfully defend that title, it's Mew. It's Monophony. But Sakura, I could see her pulling it off as well. Will it happen today? I don't know. But we're about to find out. But before we do that, I think you know what we need to do. We must. And Oh, interesting. Oh my. Do you know what this is? Well, let me enlighten you for a moment. This is a secret box. But it's not just any secret box. Because you know, this has been a long year. It really has. It's been just as trying as 2020. But we did make it. And it hasn't been about the Hunger Games. It hasn't been about the dice gags. No. It's not about titles. It's not about KOs. It's all about the Mets, baby! Yes, love those Mets. Had a home run. And let me tell you, these Mets, they're gonna give us the most glorious thing. Oh, would you look at this? What on earth? Oh my goodness. The Mets, they've given us something. The Mets, what are they giving us? Mets, what have you been hiding this entire time? It's a box. And inside of this box, it's Asner. You knew it was all about the Mets too. You know what? He's not that bad. Let me put this thing back together real quick. Gonna put this right here. Truly, it's bigger on the inside. Let's see. I'm gonna put that right on yonder there, and we're gonna turn that back around over this way. Put this right here. You're gonna slide that right into place. There's a secret Mets box, apparently. I'll tell you what. Pretty fantastic, pretty neat. All right, and then we're gonna put this right here. It's all about the Mets, but it's also all about the title today. Someone will come out on top. And how many times do we resimulate Asner for the last time, you and me? We've had a history, a rich history of dice gags in 2021. We're resimulating. Four times. Thank you, Asner. 2021, it's been something, but you know what? It has indeed been an honor. And for the last time, in 2021, and for the last time, in the year of the Ascent, we resimulate, not just one time, not 2 times, not 3 times, but 4. 4 times. 27 competitors, 1 title on the line, and that's Sakura's. Let's go on and see who wins this one. Let's go on and proceed! That's my singles ride or die for ya. That is my singles ride or die. As the tribute to other podiums, the horns they don't sound so. Horn Bears, actually one more time. You guys have been incredible this season. This year has been your year, Horn Bears. Last year you were conceptualized. This year 2 of you held the championships, and the other 3 of you didn't, but you formed a team. And so as they come out, give them a hand. Because they've been here valiantly every single time, except when I told them not to be. Sound the horns! Thank you. Mukuro accidentally steps on a landmine. That's my singles ride or die. That's why I didn't pick her. Mukuro, we gotta work on that. Gundam grabs a honey-glazed ham. Fuiko runs away from the cornucopia. Kokichi begins working on a plan to overthrow Monokuma. Fair. Nagisa runs away from the cornucopia. Kyoko comes to the arena to capture Yui, a dangerous killer that has escaped from an insane asylum. But she's like, but you guys are, okay. Sakura finds a tuba in the cornucopia. She plays it gloriously until an enraged Sato rushes in and kills her. Sato! You caused a new champ alert! Oh gosh! It's not a drill. Kaito throws a knife in Monika's head. Oh. Monica, you were almost one of my picks, not today. Maya runs away from the cornucopia. So and Peko fight for a bag. Peko gives up and retreats. Nagito came here trying to find the South Pole. We're actually close to the North Pole currently. I'm not gonna give too much information about the lore. Kotoko runs away from the cornucopia. Kana spears Komaru in the abdomen. Spear. Ibuki can't remember who they are. Maki tries to help her remember because Maki's just nice. Seiko and Mew are resurrected by the Lich King to kill the other tributes. Mew resurrected by the Lich King. Seiko resurrected by the Lich King. Though both dangerous combination, I'll be completely honest. Yuta, Himiko, Ruruka, Monokuma share everything that they've gathered before running. Mikan and Celeste agreed to kill each other last. We are down quite a few people already, but we will continue going. As day 1 begins, Nagito begs for Kana to kill him. She refuses, keeping Nagito alive. Gundam and Yui have a picnic on a cliff. Nothing goes wrong, surprisingly. That's nice. Kazoko freaks out completely upon seeing a painting of dogs playing poet where she's like, what? Oh my goodness gracious. Let's not forget, she started off this season as the Agent of Chaos. 2-time Agent of Chaos. The only one who's held it 2 times in both singles or tag team action. She's held it in both. Let's see what else unfolds. Can she walk out as the champion? Could she make this her season? Could she make this her year? Peko and Yuta want to raise the bar. Actually, they are the bar. Peko! Low-key big match Peko too. She's had a quietly great year, not season, year. Fuyuko throws sand in the eyes of Himiko, runs off. Ruka and Ibuki enter a rebuttal showdown. Maki raises Mew's hopes and dashes them quite expertly. You know what? Canon. That's pretty canon to me. Celeste greets Monokuma with a terrible pun involving snow. Celeste, you are my pick. Maybe stop with the puns. Seiko smacks the taste out of Kokichi's mouth. Kyoko, Nagisa, and Maya come up with a complicated escape plan. Mikan throws a snowball at Kaito's head. Kaito swears revenge. So is killed by a disgruntled snowman for eating his carrot. You don't eat another man's nose, so you don't do it, but we lost. 5 are gone, 22 remain. And I don't know about you, but I do believe it's a terrible moment for Mukuro, the champion Sakura, Monica, Komaru. So, you know, every so often I wonder what I would do in a championship match if the in-game event popped up and it was a failed event and nobody wins. I think I actually do know what I would do if that were the case. I think I do know what I would do. But that's gonna be between me and if it ever happens. We'll see everybody's statuses. Yui around. So is Monokuma, Fuyuhiko, Maya, Ibuki, Kotoko, Gundam, Kana, Mikan, Seiko, Yuta, Ruruka, Nagisa, Celeste, Nagito, Kokichi, Kyoko, Himiko, that entire row, District 12's Peko and Maki, and Kaito and Mew from District 13. It's still anybody's game. So we still have to proceed. We only lost 5. We got plenty more to go. Plenty more despair to be had, or hope. Because the hope for one of your favorites to win still on the board. And as we go on, we see Night 1. As Nagisa finds a slipping Himiko on the ground. She's so cute. She's like, ha, snoo, ha, snoo. But Nagisa raises his hand, waves it right in front of his face, saying, you can't see me, before dusting off his shoulder and falling, punching Himiko right in the face. She's out colder than she already was. Mew finds a dark cave in the arena and befriends it. We're gonna have to ask Gundam about that. Kaito puts on a suave top hat. It's how fancy he is. Yuta didn't get any presents. Curse you, Santa. Maybe you've been bad this year, Yuta. Well, you haven't been bad. This was start off as your year too. Kokichi uses all of his mana coins to buy out Avi's wares and despairs. I like that. That's my guy. Maya dyes her hair black. Honestly, I think that would be a really good look on her. I think that might be a really good look. Gundam poisons Monokuma's drink. He drinks it and dies. I didn't know he could, but I guess he is dead. Ruka attacks Seiko. The bad blood between those two, but Kotoko's like, no, not today. Protects Seiko and takes out Ruruka. We love to see that. Mikan threatens Fuyuko in fluent Japanese. Ava remarks how there hasn't been Komodo seen in a hot second. It's true. There haven't been Komodos in a hot second, thank goodness. I swear I've been doing my darndest to get rid of these Komodo. Right as he says this, a bank of Komodo dragons attacks and kills Kyoko. See, this is why we can't have a Komodo alliance. It's why we can't have one. Celeste gets bonked it on the head. Peko sets up camp for the night. Avery remarks that I just said yes, there haven't been Komodos in a second, and then they are here in full force, Siam. We gotta get rid of these Komodos. We gotta get rid of these Komodos. Maki, Ibuki, and Yui find the Triforce. They each take a peach for themselves. Maki now has the Triforce of Courage, Ibuki the Triforce of Wisdom, and Yui the Triforce of Power. Okay, Ibuki the Wise. Okay, you know what? I'll bite. I'll buy that one. Nagito accuses Avi of not being the real. Of course I'm the real. I don't know why people keep accusing me of not being the real Avi. It's foolish. Day 2 begins with Maki strangling Ibuki with her brand new socks. She got socks for Christmas. Maybe Maki was truly the Triforce of Power, because she really took out the wisdom there. Mew constructs a shack. Gundam asks Avi for a soundboard. You know what? You got that, my guy. And you know what you got? You got the future. You can have it. Throw yourself an epic dance party with Seiko, Nagito, Celeste, and Kokichi. Mikon receives a gift from a secret admirer. So, God, that's repulsive. It was probably from Junko. Nagisa searches for firewood. Himiko sells Yuta 400 bagels due to the fact that Yuta can't hold that many bagels. Who could? Gets crushed by the insane amount of bagels. Someone called Tebow. Kotoko receives pancakes from Avi's. You know what? You deserve it. Maya challenges Fuyuko and Yui to an anything goes pancake eating competition, and let me tell you, my guy, the man's with the finest slingshot hand this side of the Mississippi, Fuyuhiko, eats the most pancakes, and he is now in the World Pancake Championship match. Fuyuhiko. You deserve it, my guy. Kaito tells Peko to train her elbows. Peko's elbows get too swollen, knocking Kaito off of a tree, killing him. Kaito. Sometimes you just gotta hush up. I don't even know if you're in the top 12 because of that. Kaito! He's not, I don't think. Kaito! Goodness gracious, that's another 7 down. We've only lost 12. We've lost 12 total, which means it is the saddest of all moments for Monokuma, Ruruka, Kyoko, Kana, Ibuki, Yuta, Kaito. Come on, Kaito, you gotta do better than that. We'll see everybody's statuses though. We still have Yui. Interesting, could be a Yui championship. I'd be okay with that, I'll be completely honest. Fuyo could come back for that title again. Maya, Quiet Maya, wants some gold. She wants it. I wouldn't be opposed to it. Kotoko also wants some gold. We would like to see that. Gundam, my guy, has never held anything substantial in this series. Could he hold the title today? Mikon and Seiko still working together today. Will they be the final two? Nagisa, Celeste, both in. Nagito and Kokichi, both in. Himiko still around, Peko, Maki both in, and Mew undisputed, trying to end off this year saying, this year's my year, last year's my year, next year's my year, every year's my year. Mew forever. That's what she wants. Will she let it happen? There's 15 left? Yes, 15 left. But only one, or many, or none, can come out on top. Let's find out who they will be. We gotta proceed. 15 left, 5 more and 2 saving grace picks, and we will proceed to see. Night 2 begins with Gundam receiving spaghetti from an unknown sponsor. Seiko destroys Mew's supplies while she's asleep. Yui finds a care package but is unable to open it. Maki tends to Fuyuko's wounds. Celeste is unable to convince Kotoko not to kill her. Rest in peace to Celeste. You hate to see it. Any chance that Nagito and Nagisa had a friendship is destroyed when they're both forced to fight over the last slice of pizza. You hate to see it. Mikon burns down Avi's wares and despairs. Mikon swears it was an accident, but Peko says that she saw Mikon deliberately burn it down. Mikan, would you do that? No, she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't. Me, I was the manager of Band-Aid, and during that time, they became champions. They had a show of a season. Mikan wouldn't do that to me. I believe her. Sorry, Pekka. I'm letting this whole thing slide. Maya, giving me all these mana coins. Thank you. Thank you. With your support, we can take down Yoko's items and misfortunes. Any chance that Himiko and Kokichi had, everyone's fighting over pizza. Goodness gracious. And Himiko and Kokichi, you know what? They have a real love-hate relationship. It's a hate-hate relationship. We'll proceed to day 3 as Gundam tells Maki that she's not a clown but the entire circus. Pekka, and he tells it to her in Gundam tongue, actually, in Gundam tongue, in the god's tongue. Pekka makes a slingshot. Kokichi smacks the taste out of Maya's mouth. he learned that from yesterday after he got smacked. He was like, return fire, huh? Mew, Nagito, Fuyiko, and Kotoko. On further tributes, Nagisa unknowingly eats toxic berries. Mikan grabs a present. It's a lump of coal. And Himiko, Yui, and Seiko make homemade weapons. We lost just 2? Or 3? Yeah, just 2. I thought it was just 2. Which brings us down to just 13. Unlucky 13. I believe some shenanigans are about to happen after the saddest of all moments, 4. Celeste. Nagisa. 13 remain. 1 will be champ. Not much changed. Yui, Fuyiko, Maya, Kotoko, Gundam, Mikan, Seiko, Nagito, Kokichi, Himiko, Pekko, Maki, Mew. 13 left. 1 more. The next person who perishes does not make it to the Season 10 premiere. The top 12 all make it to that Season 10 premiere, but 1 person is about to sit out. Who is that person about to be? Who is about to have the saddest time of all time? Which character is about to get shafted? As we proceed, we see Yui eats a turducken. Yum! Hopefully she can walk it off during the game. Himiko gets bonked on the head. Mikan tends to Maki's wounds. Maya grabs Kokichi by the throat, but he's down here. He's down here singing a campfire song with Fuyiko and Kotoko. Mew and Gundam get on a balcony and watch the stars together. They have 2 different dialects, they do. They have 2 very different dialects. Pekko hops into an inflatable cauldron and makes jokes about how she is emergency food. She might have a problem. There's an opportunity. There's a lot of interesting final 2 opportunities, and I hope that one of them hits. Nagito finds a care package but is unable to open it. Seiko finds a dark Davy in the arena. It attacks her, bites her straight to the heart, killing her. Seiko is the one who gets shafted. Oh no. We'll proceed, and we will see. Everyone else who's here makes it to that final 12, which means they will all have a chance in the Season 10 premiere. However, we're about to have less of them have chances for today, because the feast has arrived. The cornucopia is replenished with food, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Kokichi attacks Pekko, but Nagito protects her, killing Kokichi. Nagito protects Pekko, killing Kokichi. Nagito says, what we were in the past, we are no more. We are no team. He saves Pekko. That's class versus tag team. They're in the same class, Nagito and Pekko. They're vibing. Mew decides not to go, Fuyiko's not going either, and Kotoko's like, no thank you, no thanks. Mikan eats a whole turducken by herself, what an amazing feat. Yui steals Gundam's motive and burns it in front of him. Maki challenges Maya and Himiko to an anything goes pancake eating competition. Maki murders. I told you she's a danger. Maya and Himiko. And she earns her way into the World Pancake Championship Invitational. Maki's done it again. And we earned your saving grace picks, but we still have a day to get through. What will happen during that day? Let's find out. Kotoko is the best there is. The best there was, and gosh darn it, she's the best there ever will be. Mikan says something wrong and Mew calls them a foolish fool. Pekko makes a slingshot. Cute. You're making it. You learned that from Fuyiko, the slingshot master? Okay, Pekko, I see. Nagito is exposed to Gundam's sensitivity aura, causing him to become even more emotional. Yui clears her kitchen. Cleans it, in fact, with a new kitchen gun. Fuyiko washes his hands in the river, and Maki falls into a pit but somehow lives a completely peaceful day. But we didn't have to have peace. We only needed to lose 3. And we have the final saddest moment of all time for Seiko, Kokichi, Maya, Himiko. Kokichi, Maya, Himiko will have one more opportunity in the season 10 premiere, but Seiko, you got shafted. You hate to see it. We'll see everybody's statuses. That brings us down to 9, correct? Our final 9, it is our final 9. And you know what that means within our final 10? Within our final 10, we usually get some new picks, because usually you need some more picks. Usually your picks aren't doing so good. So, live chat. How are you? How are your picks doing? Good? Great? Not so good? Awful? Spectacularly bad? I can't believe I picked so poorly? If that's the case, then I think you might want some, saving grace picks. There's 9 folks left, and let me tell you whom. Yui is still out on top. As we said, she doesn't get many opportunities, but when she does, she shows up and she shows off. Fuyuhiko, he has held the title before. Can the babyface gangster get this title again? Kotoko. Never held some gold, but she's held plenty of chaos. She's caused plenty of gold to switch hands. Can she win some gold this time around? Gundam. Also in the same, a different boat actually. He's won some games, but he's never held any gold. Could he be bearing some gold today? Mikan has held some success in tag team action, but on her own, she hasn't been able to thrive. Can that change today? Nagito, same as Mikan, held some success in tag team action, has held a lot of wins to be completely honest, and a lot of KOs in singles action. However, he's never claimed the singles title. Can we fix that? Pekka. Never held any gold. But maybe that's because Fuyuhiko's in and she's trying to just ensure that he gets another chance at being a champion. Will it happen? I don't know. Maki's still around as well. No gold to her name, but she could fix that today. We want to see that happen. Can we get Maki her first title? And then there is Mew, undisputed. She is one of the only 2 people here who has held the singles title. Fuyuhiko being the other one. Yeah. Goodness gracious. Could Mew spoil the party and take the title again for herself? As we said earlier, she stared you in the face and she said, last year was my year, this year is my year, and gosh darn it, next year will be my year too. Pick it first, second, and third in the live chat. In the comments, do what you gotta do to make those saving grace picks known. I will make mine right now. Give me Mew. Give me Mew for first. Betting against Mew is like betting against Yuta, and Yuta's already gone. She has laser focus because she's no longer distracted by the one that she married in these games. She is laser focused on the gold that Sakura has already lost. For a second, give me Gundam. Because y'all know I love Gundam. He's in my top 3 favorite characters. Sometimes that top 3 shuffles around a little bit, but usually he's number 1. Usually he's number 1. And then give me Pekko for third because Pekko's just great. In fact, in my ideal world, it would be a tie and Gundam and Pekko would get first and second, sharing the gold and their love for the floopers. However, this isn't a perfect world, this is RNG. And RNG does whatever RNG wants. And we're about to find out what RNG wants today. Because these 9 competitors all want one thing. The fallen Sakura's Champion of Champions title. Yui, Fuyuhiko, Kotoko, Gundam, Mikan, Nagito, Pekko, Maki, the undisputed Mew, your final 9, 1 shot, 1 heart, 1 speed, and it's the same determination as that of a samurai woman. Let's do this. Let's go ahead. Let's see how this unfolds. As we go on, we see Night 4 begins with Kotoko bleeding out, but thankfully, she receives fresh blood from an unknown sponsor. Fuyiko walks around in a carpet made of Legos, oh gosh, covered in Legos, going against all logic and reason. He powers through the pain and reaches the other side. I don't know how he did it. Yui dyes her hair green. I don't know if that's going to be a good look. You know what, depending on what shade, it might be a pretty good look. Despite Maki's desperate begging, Miu decides to leave her campsite. Maki was begging for Miu. I thought it would be the other way around. Mikan threatens Nagito with a good time. Gundam challenges Peko to a dance-off. Gundam dominates. He's like with his hamsters, with the 4 Dark Devas of Destruction as well. We'll proceed. We lost Miu. As Yui's like, you won't be undisputed today. Throws a knife into Miu's head. No title for her. Gundam thinks Mikan is a total Scrooge. Peko plays chess with death and wins. Kotoko starts to go insane. Uh-oh. Maki dyes her hair gold. She's going Super Saiyan. Nagito decides to lend Avi a hand and kills a Komodo dragon that's loose in the arena. They've caused so much havoc today, Nagito. You're an MVP. Fuyiko finds the remains of a Viking ship. We actually only lost the one. We thought that she would be undisputed again, but that just ain't the case. Instead, it's actually a terrible turnabout for her. Perhaps disputed Miu. But she'll have another opportunity in the Season 10 premiere. Imagine, in the first title defense of 2022, Miu is like, I'm Big Match Miu, and this is my game. We'll see everybody's statuses. We still have 8 left. Yui, Fuyihiko, Kotoko, and in fact, hold on. We have 8 left, and we still play this. It's your final 8. It's a gift that we play this song twice. It is a gift. Honestly. In Orteal, in Championship Accent, Yui, Fuyihiko, Kotoko, Gundam, Mikan, Nagito, Peko, Maki. 7 of these people have never held the title before. Fuyihiko is the one who remains who has. What will happen? It's Samurai Woman time. Are you ready? Oh, you are. Let's do it. As we proceed, we see Yui has a dream of Maki winning. Is this a premonition or something? Kotoko asks Santa for a pony, but she only gets a stupid toy instead. Mikan misses their planned meeting with Gundam. Now has a sad feeling in her chest. Nagito adopts Fuyiko as his child. Fuyiko's probably furious, and Peko starts a factory that mass produces mistletoe. Is that a threat? Nobody lost yet, but with day 6, true! Nagito wants to be a stepping stone for everyone else! We love those canon moments. In an effort to survive, Fuyiko tried to strangle Maki with toilet paper. Fortunately, it's 2-ply, and is enough to take out Maki. She's gone. Gundam makes a dirt statue. Mikan knocks over the head, so Gundam decapitates Mikan and uses her head instead. Yui tells Kotoko to train her elbows. Kotoko's elbows get too swollen. She ends up knocking Yui off of a tree, killing her. And Peko, me and Peko, we actually go, not a little bit back, not a rather far way back. We go way back. And with that, we have lost 3. Oh, we lost more. Is this it? No, it's not it. Okay. Woo! Every so often, I see this and I'm like, yeah. There's a flash sale down at AV's Wares and Despairs. Gundam takes too many free samples and is killed off by... Actually, you know, I just said it earlier. We play Rebel Heart in AV's Wares and Despairs. Gundam takes too many free samples and is killed off by security. Fuyiko works at AV's Wares and Despairs. That's my employee. Clocks out and heads back to the arena. Nagito gets his leg caught in the automatic door. So does Kotoko. And Peko uses this opportunity to murder a trapped Kotoko. There we go. Those are words. We are on our final 3. Are we not? And they are Peko, Nagito, and Fuyihiko. This seems like a 2-on-1 match as we proceed. We lost 5, 3 remain, and it is a terrible turnabout for Maki, Mikan, Yui, Gundam, Kotoko. This final 3 is interesting, because we could have a very interesting final 2. It is Fuyiko, it is Peko, and it is Nagito. Fuyiko and Peko and Nagito. You would think that Fuyiko and Peko would have this covered, but we also have Nagito, and he is a wild card if I've ever seen one. But imagine if Fuyiko and Peko are the last 2 and somehow they come out on top and tie this game. That's a possibility too. There's a lot of possibilities here. Nagito, Peko, Fuyiko. Fuyiko, the only person who's had this title before. Nagito, the top killer of all time so far. Could he end the season by getting himself some gold as well? And then there's Peko. Her goal is clearly trying to get Fuyiko to get that second title reign, but maybe she wants it for herself too. Maybe Fuyiko wants it for her. I don't know what's gonna happen. But it's an interesting final 3. Danganronpa 2 dominated this game, but between Fuyiko, Nagito, and Peko, those 3 are caught in what we like to call a golden crisis of fate. Are you ready? Let's go ahead. It's the final 3. Fuyiko, Peko, Nagito. It could end when I click proceed. Let's see, it is. It is over. It is over. It is over. And with this I say, no, not true, not the results, give me the who. Night 6 ends with a furious battle. Nagito, Peko, and Fuyiko battle at the edge of a cliff. Nagito battles Fuyiko and Peko. They have him cornered. But then he says, well, I guess this is it, and the ground suddenly gives way. Nagito thinks that this means that he has won this game. He's like, they have me cornered, my luck is sure to turn around now that I'm in a horrible lucky situation, but it doesn't quite, because he is the one who falls. However, so is Peko. But as she falls, a tear in her eye, but a smile on her face, because she knows who survived. And who survived is your winner. Your winner. Your winner. And once more, your winner. And new. And 2-time Danganronpa Hunger Games Champion of Champions. He may not have had the most iconic season, but he is one of the most iconic characters. Peko by his side until the very end, until the bitter end. With a smile on her face, she knew the gold would be back in his hands. The final champion, the one who has ascended and new champion of champions, Fuyiko, takes the win. What can I say? He did it. Fuyiko won. He's the man with the plan. He came in on top. Never doubt him. He had Peko. Peko was in here until the final 2. And she made sure of it. She made sure that the ground crumbled. She saw the ground crumbling. She was like, I need to make sure that I'm the one who falls and Nagito is there with me. Fuyiko is the one who stood at the edge of that cliff, blood on his face, surviving and winning the title. So congratulations to him. 3rd place was Nagito, Kotoko in 4th, very close. 5th was Gundam, 6th was Yui, 7th, Mikan, 8th, Maki, 9th, Mew. Top 10 is Himiko, but we want to go to your top 12 with Maya, and Kokichi, because all of them, all those 12, will be going on to fight for one more opportunity at the Season 10 premiere, and it will be a glorious premiere with those 12, but we got 12 more people to put in thanks to pre-season action, which will start in 2022. Mukuro, we gotta talk. We gotta talk. You did worse than the champion, and she was next to last, Mukuro. Mooks. Honey. Gosh, you gotta do better than that. Congratulations to our top 12, and big congratulations to two-time champion Fuyuhiko. At the final 8, I was like, oh, it's more than likely going to be someone who's held the title for the first time. Fuyuhiko had different plans. Peko had different plans. Nagito's luck had different plans. It was a nice final 3, and it was a storytelling final 3 moment because I could see it happening. We'll proceed. It all started with Peko getting out by stepping on a landmine, and it all ended with Avi's wares and despairs, and then a battle on a cliffside. Fuyuhiko, the last man standing. Major congrats to him. He is the last winner in the Year of the Ascent, and this is my last recording of the Year of the Ascent. Fuyuhiko with 3 KOs, Kotoko with 3, Maki and Peko all with 3. A lot of people with 3 actually. Gundam, Himiko, Kaito, I'm sorry, Gundam with 2, Himiko, Kaito, Kana, and Yui all with 1. We know who our top 12 are. They're heading on one more again to run it back. But who will those other 12 be? I don't know. With preseason in charge, it could be some crazy folk as those other 12. We'll go back to the reaping because we now know Fuyuhiko. That's our guy. That's our champ. Congratulations to him. One more again. Slingshot Fuyuhiko. The champion of champions. He's done it again. I don't remember if I have his sprite with the new title or if I'll have to edit it. That's a good question. That's a good question. Well, I mean, I can check real quick. Champs. Yeah, his one is with the old title, so he will get a fresh championship sprite. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's actually really nice. I think he might have been one of the last people with the old title, too. Huh. Very cool. He'll get updated sprites. Good on him. Until next time. Until next year, technically. It's the end of the Year of the Ascent. What's the next year gonna be? I can't say I have a couple ideas now. I haven't decided yet. But this is it. It's been a fun year. It's been a wild year. Out in the world, but right here, it's been a fun year. Let's hope next year it's just as great. Stay classy. Year of the Ascent. Happy New Year's Eve. And until tomorrow, Persona 5, I guess. Persona 5, I guess, would be the one. Unless I stream tomorrow. I might stream it, and the stream title might just be Year of the What? Who? Question mark? I don't know. We might do a day one. I don't know. I'm not gonna hold myself to that, so yeah, we'll see. Regardless, whether it's a stream or whether it's Persona, we will have a new year of the something. Stay classy. Toodaloo. Flight crew. Thanks for watching. Thanks for making this an incredible Year of the Ascent. And here's to hoping that the next year of the who knows what is just as phenomenal. It's just as perfect. It's just as glorious. Toodaloo. Flight crew. Thanks for watching.